What's up, everyone, and welcome back to not being able to function as a normal human being. This is a podcast, by the way, and by that I mean I just bumped my head on the bottom of my desk while trying to set this mic up like this. So yeah, I am great at this, and, I could not improve my not table bonking abilities, right? Anyways, yeah, this is a podcast. Welcome back. This is the second. I'm super excited for it, Okay, so here's a story from my childhood. So when I was younger, like 7, 8 years old, like more like 7, I think. When I was 7, I got a Wii for my birthday, and it came with Super Mario Bros. And I played Super Mario with my friends for, I had like, 7 people over, maybe 6. It was pretty decent-sized posse of children. Anyways, we were playing Mario, and I really loved it, and I played it all the time when I was younger. I think that's one of my only, no, it's not one of my only memories, but it's like, it's one of my memories from my old house. It was a pretty decent-sized house. Anyways, it was really annoying to clean. It sucked. Anyways, so I played Mario a lot, and I absolutely loved it. And it was my favorite game for the longest time, and I would just play it in my free time, And eventually, I started dreaming about it for some reason. I don't know why. This sounds super weird. But I had this, I had this dream, or whatever, where I was, making up things about the characters in Mario. So basically I would, make stories, but instead of making up my own characters, I would do it with Mario. Instead of writing it down on paper, I would dream about it and get no benefit from it at all. Anyways, sorry for the mouth noises. The water's great. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I dreamt about Mario for some reason. And I used those characters, like Bowser and Mario and Princess Peach and stuff. And, for some reason, I really liked really liked that dream. So I sort of remembered where I left off in that dream. Cause I don't know. And then this is where it gets weird. Even weirder, I guess you could say. So I decided to continue it the next night, and 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 so on for a year and a half. I would make up this whole adventure with all these Mario characters, for a year and a half. What the hell passed me? Why'd you do that? I mean, it's kind of cool-ish, I guess, to have, that dream go on for a year and a half. But the problem with it, other than it being weird as hell, is, you know how you have to sort of shut off your brain to go to sleep, usually? I was consciously using my brain to think of these adventures or whatever that they would go on. And it was using brain power, so it would take me forever to go to sleep. And it even got to the point, or the dream even got to the point where I would do it, on the bus and things to school. So it was like a daydream thing as well. It's just weird. I don't know. Such a weird story, but anyways. Yeah. I was pretty weird when I was younger. Oh, can you believe this? I think I would think that I got my hair under control now. I like the way it is. But beforehand, in grade 4 and part of grade 3, I had like super long hair. I had hair down to, well, super long hair for a boy anyways. I had hair down to my shoulders and curling. So it was, I really don't know why I did it. Like, it was always in my eyes. I didn't really take care of it very well. And it didn't feel good. It didn't look good. And I don't know why I kept it, honestly. Probably just a poor choice. I don't know. But anyways, it's just, why did I do that? I had a very bad hairstyle when I was younger. That was completely off topic from the Mario Dream thing. Just weird stories from when I was younger. Yeah. I should tell you guys about my fever dream. This is another weird story from when I was younger. I had one day, it was near Christmas, I had a super bad fever. Like in the hundreds, I think. And this is when I was younger as well. All this crap happened when I was younger. So I had this super bad fever, and when I went to go to bed, I had something, it's called a fever dream, and it's basically where you, it's just all rationality. Picture this as rationality. This right here, this is just a ball of rationality. This is all the rationality I had inside me. Can I say rationality anymore? Is that even a word anymore? I don't know. Anyways, picture this as all the rationality, I don't even know anymore. All of that's inside me. And imagine it just exploding. And there's no more of that. That's what a fever dream is, pretty much. Basically, it was crazy. So I remember it fully, too. And I just don't know. I'm still confused to this day. So basically, there's backstory to all this, so I'll tell it after. To get the basic gist of the story, I know, get on with it. Yeah. Sure you're all screaming that right now. So the basic gist of the story is I was, so basically, I'm trying to remember, where to start. So basically, at the start, I was half awake, and I was screaming at the top of my lungs, you broke my poodle! You broke my poodle! I'm probably clipping the mic so hard right now, but that's what I was screaming, pretty much. And it was weird. I woke my brother up with that, obviously. We share a room. And, then I went on to sing the Hot Diggity Dog song from Mickey Mouse. And then I went, and I was super scared of these 2 snowman decorations that were on the dresser in the room. So I threw one out of the room, and I was just terrified of them. I do not know why. I threw one out of the room, and then I walked over to my brother and asked him to throw the other one out of the room. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Yeah, it's just, no. That's basically what a fever dream is. It's like a drug trip, except without the drugs. So, there's backstory to it, though. So, basically, we were playing on the Wii earlier. There's this game that had things that I thought were poodles. So that was the poodle part. And then my brother broke my toy beforehand, so I was mad. So that's why I was probably screaming, you broke my poodle. I put those 3 things together, or 2 things or whatever. And that's where the broke my poodle came from. And we had hot dogs for lunch that day, so that's where the Hot Diggity Dog song came from. I still don't know why I was terrified of those snowmen, but some things are a mystery, So many weird stories. Anyways, back onto Mario. I'm just like completely reversing the flow of this. Great transition, me. Incredible job. I gotta like give a little clap there. I don't know. This mic, I'm just holding it. It's kind of hippy dippy ragtag. Hippy dippy made me think of something. I was camping recently again, as you probably know from if you saw my last video. But if you didn't, I was camping for 4 days. That's why there was a lack of videos. You know, yeah. We're camping. It was like we're at a spot and it has two campgrounds. So it's like two main ones. There's one like here, and then there's like one over on the cliff. But anyways, that's not important. We came on Wednesday because it's a busy campground, and if you don't come early in the week, you don't get it. It's a really nice campground, though. It's just awesome. Anyways, so we go there, and we get it on Wednesday, and then these like on Thursday evening, these group of like 20-year-olds, probably in their 20s, something like that. They drive up and they're nice people. But they camped in the spot next to us. We got the better spot because we came on Wednesday, but they still camped next to us. Anyways, they seemed like nice people, but one of them showed up in like this just horrible hippie van. And so for the rest of the weekend, we called it the hippie vangina. It was awesome. Anyways, that story didn't go anywhere at all. But, you know. Anyways, back to the horrible transitions. Mario is, in fact, awesome. I really like Mario. I was having, like, I found my Wii again. I, like, went digging for it. I still have it. And because I really, really wanted to play Mario again, you know? Nostalgia and stuff. So, yeah, I dug it up and I played it, and it's great. And Mario's awesome. I love Mario. And Mario Maker 2 came out. I don't know. I might play that. That could be fun. But, yeah, you know? Mario's great. I really like it. It's not my favorite game anymore, but, you know. And favorite games, I guess. It's not just one singular game. I specifically like the one I was talking about before, Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. And I like Mario Kart 2. Mario Kart separate 2. I like that as well. Not Mario Kart 2. Is that even a thing? I think so. I think it goes like to 9 or something. I don't know. I also like Mario Party. Anyways. That story went nowhere. Oh yeah, I also wanted to say something. So, school started today. As I'm recording this right now, I got home from school today, first day in grade 8. It's awesome. I know a lot of people don't like school, and I'm probably depressing a lot of people right now by saying, school! Get used to it. School. Torture. I'm kidding. I like school. But, and I like school because I'll name the reasons. You get to see your friends. Without school, it would be hard to meet friends and things. You get to see your friends. You get to learn something, which is always awesome, because once you learn something, you know that for a very long time, and you don't forget it. So yeah, we're learning things. It's great. That's the reason why I like school. It's just fun. You get to, like, mess around and joke, and, just meet new people and things. Like, today I met, like, probably 30 new people, and a couple new teachers, like, maybe 4. So, not that teachers aren't people. I'm just saying I met, like, 30 students, and, like, 4 teachers. Because the school I'm in, like, there was so many kids coming from all sorts of schools around the area into this one high school. Because the high school I'm in, it has a separate wing for grade 7, 8s. Anyways, so, I was just, yeah, I had to meet a ton of new people, and I did, because they came in from grade 6, from all sorts of different schools around the area, and it was good. Lots of nice people, lots of new faces, and also a very familiar face, which I'm super happy about. So in my old school, I made great friends there. I was there for 9 years, so obviously I got a lot of time to get to know the people in my school. So my friends from that school I'm super close with, or at least I like to think. And so I went to the school, the new school, midterm sorta, just for reasons. And I had to leave behind all my friends and stuff from that old school. It was sad, but whatever. And I miss them. But guess what? One of my friends from the old school, he's at the new school now. It's awesome, He's the same one that I used to do karate with. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm really happy about that. Also, since there's so many new people there, we had to go and make many different classes. Before it was just one class. You had the 7s and the 8s and in core, and then the 7s and the 8s in French immersion. And so basically, the 7s and the 8s would be separate for half the day, and then they'd be combined for half the day, for both core and immersion. So it was selective amount of people, maybe 40 at most, 45, something like that. So there was only I don't know, 60 grade 7, 8s maybe. More actually, probably near 100. But anyway, so now there's so many people that we have had to make separate classes for just grade 7s or just grade 8s. So there's 2 classes for just grade 8s, and then there's 2 separate classes. The numbers have had to and then another 2 classes for or probably 3 maybe, 2 or 3 for the grade 7s. So, there's just so many. It's crazy. The numbers have to have doubled maybe for how many people were in the school, or how many people were in 7, 8. It's crazy. I did not expect this. I almost missed my bus as well. That was completely sort of unrelated and wasn't going anywhere with the story, but I almost missed my bus and it sucked. I was talking with my karate friend. Yeah, also, so in the first day of school, we were doing things and not really any hard work or anything. As a first day of school, you want to get to know people and stuff, not do intense math and things. But anyways, so at the end of the day, they put on what was it called? I should remember this. It happened today. Why is my memory so bad? Normally my memory's good. That was just a jumble of words. Normally my memory is good. Okay, what's it called? God damn it. Bash? The back to school bash, that's what it is. Yes, I got it. It was called the back to school bash. And it was fun. It was basically they just let everyone outside with some freezies or whatever, and they let us mingle and just, have a good time and just talk and introduce ourselves to people, meet people. And so we did that, and it was fun. But can we just take a second to talk about that name? Back to school bash. Why? Why does it have to be named something so corny? Oh, I just I don't understand it. I like to think that the things I name things are not corny, but I'm probably wrong in a lot of people's eyes, or most people, or some people's eyes. I don't know. But the back to school bash? Are you kidding me? Sounds like something you would host in kindergarten. It sounds like some sort of Monster High movie or something. I hated those things. Monster High dolls, they were bad. All the girls in my old school were obsessed with them. And I just didn't get it, probably because I'm a boy. I don't know, but boys can still like dolls. I don't know. Call them action figures. But the Monster High ones were just weird as hell. People were obsessed with them, just like they were obsessed with slime. You know? They're like cults. Or, they're not like cults. It was like a cult for the Monster High and the slime. Yeah, but, you know, they're sort of like really intense leeches, you know? They see something they want to latch onto, like slime, Monster High dolls, horses, I don't know. They see something they want to really latch onto, and then they just go right at it, and they are super intense about it, and they super love it. You know, super love it? What was that? It's just, it's something else. And then when that thing starts to get less good, when they start to get bored of that, they pick something else, like, within a day, like, snap, there we go, there's something else. They moved on from Monster High to slime. This school's good. You know, aside from the super corny names, I feel great about school right now. At my old school, I was, like, super comfortable, and going to school was exciting, because I would just basically breeze through the work and chat and have fun with my friends. We would go walking for lunch and stuff. It was awesome. And, you know, oh, that place, man. I can't say the name of it because that would give away where my old school is, which probably isn't that bad, but, like, still privacy, you know, it's good to have. Oh, but that place I used to go to, it serves just the best poutines, I'm telling you. They are great, and that sounds like the most Canadian thing ever, but oh boy, were they good. They were, like, super cheesy and lots of gravy, always hot, always great. The fries were awesome. They were just, the best poutines. And they were like $5, and you get this giant tray of poutine. It's like, the small is more than 2 people can eat, unless you just love eating so much and you have a black hole for your stomach. It's giant. Like, after you eat one of those poutines, you feel full for, like, the whole day. You could eat that in the morning and last all day without feeling even a twinge of hunger. Even if you're hungry all the time. It was just huge. And, oh, it was great. It was super cheap, too. $5. Oh, I miss that. Walking with friends. It was awesome. We'd get, like, pops and things. It sounds unhealthy, but it was like a treat to do it once in a while. Oh, it was awesome. I miss that. The cafeteria in my new school. We have a cafeteria, and it's super far away from anything to walk to. So you don't really have enough time to walk to anything, so you have to pretty much go to the cafeteria, and the cafeteria sucks. I mean, they serve some decent things, but a lot of it's just frozen crap. Sucks. Also, a lot of my friends knew or grew up in that place where I went to school, so they knew, they actually knew the boss or whatever, the main dude, the business owner of, the little restaurant place that, where we got the poutines and stuff. So he would just, like, put on some extra cheese, you know? For you know, some people he knew. Put on some extra cheese, some extra gravy. Really just load it up, you know? Because he knew a lot of my friends, like, one of my friends used to own a hunting shop near it, and he would always visit. And then one of my other friends, like, when he was, like, super young, my friend's dad used to know the guy there, and he would like, they were good friends. So like my friend would just like, play with the dough and stuff. Of course, not. It was a pizza place, mainly. Of course, he would not play with the dough and then use it for pizza. He would throw it out, or he would keep some dough for my friend to play with when he was super young. He would not use it for the pizza. It's hygienic, or the restaurant's hygienic and great. I would recommend it, but it's very specific to where my old school was. So, privacy's nice. I won't say it. It's great though. It's a pizzeria. Oh, it's awesome. Man, I miss that, but it's fine. That school was good. Although the school I was at last time, I don't know. It wasn't really. It was a very small school. It had like 80 kids in it, total, from kindergarten all the way up to grade 8. Like super small classes. My class, in grade 7, 8 mixed. So both 7 and 8 was only 10 people. So it's just very small classes, very small school. And that was good because you can get more hands-on time with the teachers and stuff. It's just good. Yeah. I don't mind school, Anyways. Yes, I have some stuff written down. Okay, shut up. I'm not a fraud or anything. I just want the podcast to be entertaining. Because if it's not entertaining, then that sucks, and it's not a good video. I hope it's entertaining so far, because we're at 30 minutes just now. So yeah, if you made it to this point, you are great, and I really like you. You're awesome. Because, I don't know. I know I'm not the best at making content yet, just because lack of practice and stuff. But also, it's just fun. So if you made it to this point, I appreciate you. You're great. Anyways. Oh yeah. Oh, I love photoshopping now. Of course, for YouTube, all my thumbnails are photoshopped. You can tell just by all of them. It's super fun to do. It's just awesome. I didn't really try it before I did YouTube, but doing YouTube, you just sort of have to do that. I guess you don't have to. You could like draw a thumbnail or just pose for a thumbnail, but I don't know. I feel like photoshopping thumbnails is a lot more fun. And it looks more professional, I'm sure. Because if I drew them, like, you have to be really good at art to make, like, a professional Photoshop or a professional thumbnail looking, And I don't say I'm good at art, but I'm not, like, the best. And I don't know, it would take forever to make one thumbnail. I don't know. I just think Photoshopping's quick enough. It takes time, but it's quick enough, and it looks great. So I would much rather do that than drawing a thumbnail. But I really love Photoshop. I've gotten into it pretty good. I like it a lot. I'll probably do a Photoshop video in the future. Maybe just Photoshop some stuff. I don't know. It could be fun. So I will do a Photoshop video in the future. Let me rephrase that. I think it would be a cool idea. So, that's what I'm gonna do. You can look forward to that if you're looking forward to it. If you're not, then sorry. But I don't know. Yeah. Also, guess what? I don't know. Let me just drop a philosophical bomb for you guys. I'm kidding. That was stupid. Get some advice from a kid. Wow. I probably don't know anything. I'm gonna just make a fool of myself. But I thought of something. And I think this might be true to multiple people. It might not just be me who's this relates to, but I thought of something. So, I don't know. I camp a lot, and camping gets you dirty. That's just how it is, unless you're glamping and you have a shower or whatever. But the way I camp, we camp in the bush and stuff. We don't have a shower and things. Proper camping. The true camping. Anyways, so I camp a lot, and I get dirty, and I really look forward to a shower. And a lot of camping, I spend time, I like think about showers, and I would like to take a shower very much when I'm camping. And then when I get home, I'm there, and I think, and I just put it off. Like, during camping, I was very adamant about taking a shower the second I get home. But when I got home, like, I just put it off, and my camera's unfocused, but, I just, put it off, and, one sec, let me focus this. Oh, okay, I didn't even have to do anything. So it's like, I just put it away and, like, do something else for a while, and then I end up just not taking a shower that day. So what I think is people want to have the ability to do something, but not actually do something. If you get what I mean by that. It could just be me. I could just be late or like distracted by all sorts of other things because I'm busy enough. Sounds stupid to say, but between school and recording YouTube videos and just preparing for school, mostly school's. I know it sounds like complaining. Sorry, but I'm allowed to have some sort of complaints, I guess. School's good, and I like it, but it takes time, 6 hours a day, plus time for homework, preparing for school, like, as in making your lunch, packing your bag, signing notes and things, or whatever. Anyways, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think people just sort of want the ability to do something rather than actually do something. Like, for instance, making my YouTube channel. I was super adamant. I can't speak today. Adamant? Is that the word? Adamant. Whatever. Adamant. Now it just doesn't sound like a word. I was, like, super concentrated and ready to get all the equipment and all the stuff I needed to make a YouTube channel. And I wanted to do it. I dedicated a lot of time to it. I was researching about, like, best editing softwares, best recording softwares, best audio recording softwares, just, like, tips and tricks, and I guess the YouTube algorithm. I know, it sounds corny, but I did it, okay? Yeah. So I was researching stuff like that, and I was, like, researching, buying things, preparing. I bought a webcam, as you can, the recording on. I bought a microphone, things like that. And I was preparing for a while. And when I got everything ready, I tested everything out. It was all ready to go, and I forgot about it. I had the ability to make YouTube videos now, but so that satisfied me, and I just didn't make more YouTube videos. I just didn't make YouTube videos in general, because I had the ability to, but maybe I don't know, didn't. If you get what I mean, I probably sound super corny, but I think when you get to that point of I have the ability to do it, but do I want to? I think you just have to take that extra step to just start and do it, because old philosophical stuff, like, once you get the ball rolling, it rolls and gathers snow or whatever. The snowball is the thing. You roll a snowball down a hill, and it's just that little first thing of pushing that snowball down the hill. And then it just rolls and collects and collects and collects snow until it's massive. Sort of like that, You just got to take that first step and start. And push yourself to do that and start, I I just repeated myself twice there. This is getting my message across greatly. Uh, you know, that's enough philosophical crap. I don't know. I probably sound like an idiot, and you probably shouldn't take any advice I give literally because I am 13. And I do not have a lot of experience with life. I have 13 years, whereas you could take advice from someone who's 80 and has 80 years of experience, you know? I don't know. That was kind of stupid and pointless, but, you know, it was good. Hope you enjoyed that. I don't know. Now I've ran out of stuff on my list. God damn it. I should have wrote more. Whatever. I guess I'll say why I'm doing another podcast. Well, you see, this podcast, or the podcast, my first one, the So Chill podcast, I don't know. That was just a name. I should probably brainstorm a name for it. But anyways, my first podcast I did, was just, it got just as much, like, you guys seem to enjoy it just as much as my gaming videos, for the most part. Like, you know, it got, like, same views and stuff, same likes and things, so I assume you guys like it just as much as, you know, regular things, like my gaming stuff. But, I don't know, like, so I figured, you know, I really enjoy making podcasts. It's fun to just sit down and, you know, get your thoughts out onto recording and then post online and let other people hear your thoughts. It's good. But I don't know. This might be unedited, so if it is, sorry for the ums and stuff, and sorry for the slightly long pauses. Okay, so this was wrong. It actually was fairly edited, and it took a surprising amount of time to edit, you know. So still sorry for all the pauses and ums. Still, it's getting late, so I just kind of wanted to post it. Yeah, sorry for that. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yeah, I should probably think of a name for this podcast. Anyways, that's the reason why. You know. Just, I like doing it. It's a good change in pace for a while, or for once in a while, you know? It's just fun. I like recording videos and things. It's awesome. If you don't and you want to, just do it. It's awesome. It doesn't have to be for fame or numbers or anything. It just has to be, you have to find out what your reason for it is. Like, for mine, it was a fun hobby. I needed a hobby to do, and, I was bored most of the time. A lot of the time during summer break, because there was a lot of downtime, and I felt like I was accomplishing nothing in the day, because I played a lot of video games and things. I wasn't working out, you know, getting that gamer body going. I was having a lot of trouble, like, just doing, like, chin-ups and things. Like, I have a chin-up bar over there. There's a door over there. And I could, like, do 2 tops. You know, the gamer body kicked in. Yeah, that's probably not a great term, because not a lot of gamers, or not all gamers are gamers, another term. Not a lot of people who play games are that, but I just wasn't doing anything else all day. So I kicked my life into gear. I did this, you know, this is a great hobby. It takes a long time, and I'm not complaining about that. It's good because it's something for me to do during the day, and YouTube's great because you're completing something, and you're starting a project at the start when you start recording, and then you finish it at when you post it, and it's just a great feeling to complete something and fully do something in the day. Like, have a little project and complete it every single day, for the most part, unless you're doing something else, but it's just a really fun thing to do. And anyways, so I did that, and you know, or I did this. It's a great pastime and stuff. And I also started working out. It sounds douchey to say, but I did. It's it's good. I can now do a lot more chin-ups and stuff. Um, that's sort of a gauge of how well I'm doing. I feel a lot more fit now, and I've noticed results and things. Because I am 13, technically puberty kicked in or whatever. So I can start gaining muscle, and I think I have started gaining muscle, but, I'm not trying to sound douchey about this, okay? Uh, like, I'm not bragging or anything. I'm just saying I started working out, and I started going for runs and things, like a month, 2 months ago, maybe. Yeah, probably, oh, voice cracks. Probably 2 months ago. That's proof that puberty kicked in. Is kicking in. I don't know. Anyways, so I started doing runs and things, and I'm feeling great, I have something to do in the evenings. It's very fulfilling to do YouTube. And on top of that, I feel like the best shape of my life, and, which isn't much to say because, of course I am. I'm working out, and I'm older, and I can actually get in shape, for muscle and stuff. Because beforehand I couldn't. So obviously I'm in the best shape I have ever been in my life. You know, I don't know. Saying I'm 13 sounds young. I don't really say it much, so it sounds really young to me. So I got lots of stuff to do, Lots of life. It's awesome. Anyways, sorry about drinking water. I probably shouldn't apologize to that, because I love me some water. But, you gotta stay hydrated. But even though it's probably annoying, because, the mouth noises and crap, I don't know if you can hear that. If so, I'll probably, lower the volume on the drinking or whatever. But, yeah, I'm feeling great. And, I'm feeling great about everything. Life's great, YouTube is awesome. I have a great hobby I do in my spare time. School's awesome. Lots of cool people, fitting in nicely, Great friends. I'm in the best shape of my life, as I say again. Very douchey, but whatever. I just feel great, and that's awesome. I'm in a good mental space as well. Headspace, It's awesome. I'm really happy. Anyways, so I want to end it on something else. In the recording time, it's 45 minutes and 40 seconds now. So, yeah, yeah, I'll end it on something else. How would I think of a name for the podcast? Because I think I want to do this more often, and I think it deserves a name. Let's think. I need you to put your brain power, You gotta just... one sec. How do I do this? I want to do something. Oh, one sec. I got an idea. There we go. Gotta just, focus all your brain energy into the screen. Oh, no. Anyways, I have no brain power left. I'm kind of tired today. I stayed up too late last night. Nah, what a trend, I do that way too much. I just couldn't fall asleep for some reason. I tried. I couldn't, so it took 2 hours to fall asleep after I originally went to bed. I think I went to bed at 10:30, I want to say. But I actually got to bed at midnight, because it took a long time to fall asleep. But, by what I mean by that is, I was lights off and stuff at, 10:30. Anyways, I don't know what to feel about, back to school. I don't really know what to feel about something. So, my school I'm in, recently, this year, changed to, an hour earlier, and you have to wake up an hour earlier, but you get to go home an hour earlier. So normally I would have been getting home at 4, but now I'm getting home at 3ish, and but I have to wake up, and that's great. I get extra time to do this and edit and stuff, and it's awesome. But you know, uh, I also have to wake up at 5:45 every morning, and that's awesome. It sucks. It's a win-lose situation here. I'm getting more time to do stuff, and that's fun, but also I have to wake up earlier, which, you know what, I don't really care about it. I'm sort of a morning person. I love morning time. It's, although, like, I also love sleeping in, but I also love the mornings. It's quite a dilemma here, folks. Anyways, so I consider myself sort of a morning person. I like the mornings. Anyways, so I don't really mind too bad waking up at 5:45. But it's just kind of a pain because a little bit more tired. It's dark out. It's still dark out in Canada or Ontario-ish, where at 5:45. It's just kind of, I'll get used to it, I'm sure. But, I'll probably still, not used to school schedule. I'm get up at like, in summer I would be like getting up at 12 or 11. Well, at the start, I was really enjoying sleeping in, and I, like, got up at, like, 12, or, I got up at noon, so I slept in till noon, and then oh, crap, and then I would, like, stay up until 11, so I was getting, like, 13 hours of sleep, but also I was really digging into that sleeping time, and I was like, it's just less time to do stuff in the day, when you're feeling energized and stuff. But then later on, I was like, getting a little, better, and I was waking up at like 10, 9-ish, 9 to 10, and, going to bed at like 10 to 11. But, still not used to that school schedule, man. Getting up at 5:45 and going to bed at 9. It's something, And I know I'm probably being a pansy about this, because a lot of people have to, like, in working jobs and stuff, they have to, like, wake up at whatever 5 and then get to come back from work at whatever time, like 4 or whatever. But I don't know, whatever. Back to thinking of a name for this podcast. I don't know, really. This is gonna be super boring, so if it is, I'm gonna edit it out to my final thought process for the name now. Sorry, that was a bad snap. Now. Okay, so basically at this point, I spent about 10 minutes brainstorming a name for the podcast, and I came up with the Pastime Podcast, which I didn't realize was taken already. So yeah, I came up with a new name. It's the Turn Down Party Podcast. Yeah, I'll explain that. Basically, I wanted some sort of exciting vibe, because I want the podcast to be exciting and entertaining and stuff. And what's exciting? A party. Party podcast. It sounds good, but it's not really a party, you see. It's more chill, so it's a turned down party podcast, you know? Anyways, yeah, the name I had before was taken. I like this one probably more. If it sticks, then that's great. So, yeah. So I got a recording of me saying Turn Down Party Podcast. So, I'm gonna dub that over the name I had before, and so yeah, just fill in the blanks, I guess. Imagine that. Okay. Enjoy the rest of the podcast, my bad. Okay, I'm back. I thought for a very long time, low IQ, processing. I don't know. I think I figured out a name. Turn Down Party Podcast. Yeah, that's the new name, I think. If that sticks, I like that. It's going. Anyways, yeah, so thanks for listening to the Turn Down Party Podcast. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for listening to the Turn Down Party Podcast. And, I guess I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. If you made it to this point, you're great. I appreciate you very much. You're awesome. And, so if you liked it, be sure to smash that like button, standard YouTube things. But if you really loved it, be sure to subscribe. And why not, If you made it to this point, you obviously enjoyed it enough. Anyways, so yeah. See ya. Peace. Ha ha ha.